how have you seen that connection relationship continue to develop over the course of the season?
Yeah, this started in the spring when Hudson first got here. Luke's done a good job with not just Hudson, but all those guys, getting them out there and throwing and catching with them. But obviously got better during the summer and just keeps getting better every week. I know Hudson, we had a couple plays there he wished he had back, but he's bounced back, had a really good practice today, so I'm excited to see him play this week.
Something Barry mentioned yesterday was just like, Hank's been around forever, Kapka's got a bunch of years. Like, you got a group that knows everything about this offense, and you've got these new guys like Justin, Hudson. It's like the dichotomy in that. Like, how do you maybe manage a group where you still got some guys that are new, but a bunch that have to tell Hank anything?
Yeah, it's a nice problem to have because Hank and Colin Dixon are pretty much, and Cap, are pretty much coaches on the field. And they've done a really good job of helping J-Bo and Hudson get caught up on everything. It's really nice for me. It's convenient for me as a coach when I don't have to. If I miss something because I'm watching one side of the field, Cap and Colin and Hank can pretty much fix anybody out there. So it's a nice problem to have for a nice tool to have for me as a coach to have other guys that can help them out.
How do you look at it as a coach? It's not very far off, right? I mean, it feels like it's that close to those two. Is that good that it's not that far off, or is it not frustrating? It's not the word, but like that it's right there.
Well, as a coach, you want it to happen now.
Yeah.
None of us have any patience, but all of us feel that. At some point in time, we're gonna start popping some big ones again, and it's not, we have really good practices. Our kids practice really, really hard. They prepare the right way. They got a good approach when they come in the room. So, eventually it's going to pay off, and when it does, it'll be fun to watch.
We've seen from Braden Trimble in practice. I think he has about 2 or 3 games left before he burns his red shirt. Can he help you down the stretch?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we're hopefully he can. Just tremendously athletic. I think the biggest thing with him is just being comfortable with the offense, and that stuff takes time. But ridiculous ball skills, unbelievable body control. I tell him every week, I'm so glad he's here. He's going to be a special player.
What's the coach on the field, Hank Beatty, look like? How does he sort of
calm? Literally the calmest human being ever. Never too high, never too low. He does a good job of coming back. Usually when you ask guys, they come out the field, hey man, what happened there? And you go over and you look at the iPad, and it's literally exactly what he said. He's a calming force for everybody out there, and myself included, and everybody that's on the field with him too. So,
how do you handle you guys' month of November, where you've put 8 games on tape now, and you're almost trying to adjust to the adjustment that's coming?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Coach B says it all the time, man. We have everybody we play. We have 8 games on them, and they have 8 games on us. So, trying to adjust some of the stuff that we do, and watch enough film as a group and see what people are trying to take away. Heck, our guys are smart enough to see some of it and give us suggestions themselves. So we got really, really smart kids here, so they do a good job with that.
Coach, when it comes to recruiting the state of Illinois, you guys kind of split the state up, or how's that work for you guys?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I told you exactly who has what areas, but I know we all have a little part of it.
Sure.
Obviously keeping the best players in this state home is really important to us and really important to Coach B.
In your time here, how receptive have the coaches been, the high school kids been? I know it's a couple years for you, but what's it been like?
It's been awesome. Coach B's made it a point to recruit this state and keep the home talent here. And I think the high school coaches in this state appreciate, just like every state, they want their home schools to recruit their states. So we've done a good job of that, and I know that's really important to Coach B.
From your vantage point, your position group, when you're an end zone fade or red zone fade like that, what makes that good? What can a wide receiver do to make that route win? I guess, if that makes sense.
Just one is attacking the technique. Trying to be as I tell my guys if we can get as close to those DBs as possible so they can't flip their hips and get into our hip and run with us. And then it's just the talent to go win at the catch point. Those are really hard. It's the ball, it's the route, it's the ball placement, it's the finish, it's all that stuff, man. And that comes through timing and spacing, working out there on the field.
What was it like to see PB get that on Sunday, that touchdown? You've seen some of your guys have their first career ones. What's that like as a coach?
It was awesome. I was sitting in a meeting and my daggone watch started just, I was getting blown up. And that's either something's bad happened or something's good happened. I got out of the meeting and looked down and everybody was texting me about PB, and man, there's people in South Carolina and Texas. I mean, it was a bunch of guys that I know were like, man, one of my guys that plays for the Cowboys is like, man, your boy he's on the practice squad, so he traveled, but he wasn't dressing. I said, man, your boy's really good. So it was awesome. And then the picture, somebody sent me a picture of him and Cortland jumping together, and they're like jumping up in the end zone together. So that was really, really cool. And Cortland sent me a text message yesterday and said, I'm so happy for him to have his first catch. And he said, man, we love him. He said, you sure know how to pick him. I said, I wish I could take credit for that. But I'm excited for him, man. First of many.